Greetings, what's going on? This is your host, Queen Sereda. The website's naturallyhighlife.com. On Instagram, Queen_Sereda. So I want to go ahead and get back in here and finish up with the next archetype that the Fool is going to meet on the Fool's journey, and that is the Hierophant or the Hierophant. So with this energy, you have a person who feels as though they are carrying some wisdom with them. They have a sense of wisdom. When other people meet this person that the Fool is meeting now, the Hierophant, he's teaching the Fool lessons of wisdom. And so the Hierophant, it speaks with also religious authority also, or spiritual authority even. Tradition, morality, things like that. Y'all know stuff that I'm all about, but I'm not religious at all. Never have been, never will be. But I'm definitely spiritual and definitely respect everybody else wherever they are on their journey, because it's all necessary. And so this person here is someone that I've met many times in my life. Wise people who help to guide you along in a way. But some people, of course, have started exploiting that position of priest and priestess and things like that. People that need to be deeply healed, be exploiting people and calling themselves a title that they really aren't embodying or living. But when this energy is at the core and it's doing what it's in what it's said to do in the tarot, it is wisdom. It's also people following and listening and tuning into this person's messages. The spiritual teacher who the Hierophant is someone who people learn messages of, like I said, tradition, guidance, comforting guidance. Even tarot readers may fall underneath this for some people. You have spiritual teachings. Then you also have the robe he's wearing. You know, there is a confidence there. There is charisma. There is a magnetism, and it pulls other people in. He also has crowned himself. He is basically crowned by himself. He's crowned by the people from the messages that he's been giving to other people that he says are of a spiritual nature. But teaching laws of morality basically is at the cornerstone of what the Hierophant teaches. It also talks about the energy this person is. They can bless things. They may do cleansings and cleanse energy, houses, things like that. There's also where you will have people talk to this person. People will come to the Hierophant and talk to him and let them know what's going on in their life, what they feel like they've done right or wrong, how they want to get better in life. And a priest or a priestess, you all know I'm an initiated priestess. And people do come to you when you take a position of being a teacher or something. And I'm still a student, y'all, but I'm a teacher, but I am a student too, for life, for eternity. But when people come to you, you have the responsibility to hold that position in the utmost respectable, the highest fashion. And it's not enough for people just to call themselves the title. When you take the title, then, you know, it's expected that you'll be doing the job, you know, you'll do the role. And people can trust you. So people usually trust someone like the Hierophant with their secrets. They help them with forgiving themselves and others and moving forward and starting a new life and starting fresh. They also help them to release the shame and stuff. Like, for instance, there's someone who has wonderful videos of just telling you that you are a divine being and all that kind of stuff. And they put out videos, and their videos are still coming up to this day. And they had a mega church. But they weren't teaching messages of follow me, look at what I can do. He was teaching messages of look at yourself. Look at what you can do. Look at who you are. And I've got to say his name. I'm going to have to put it in the comments because right now I can't think of it. It's Reverend Ike. That's who it is. And my sister Tamara told me about him. And it took me a while to listen to him. But oh my God. A very good example of someone with that sort of energy of the Hierophant. Just a very good teacher, very straight to the point, confident, poised, sharp, and he's a brother as well. Love his stuff. Check him out on YouTube. He has passed on, but his messages continue to live on. Hold on one second. So yeah, his messages continue to live on. The other energy that is representative of the Hierophant is nothingness. Nothingness, which is basically the Osho Zen Tarot deck talks about the Hierophant in terms of the nothingness or the darkness or the gap between everything that is. And that is what this character is supposed to be representing, is the force that's behind everything. He's not the force, but people will mistake him to be the force because he's sitting in that position. He's able to relay those messages. But he is the force, of course, but he's also coming to channel the message from the force. So people that don't want to go deep and see this or experience this dark energy or this nothingness energy for themselves, this God energy, this God force, they can interact with this person here as the guide, and this person can help them to understand that energy before they go in and aren't able to find their way, or get around, because you can't, it's often said when you're having spiritual awakenings and remembering who you are, you often feel, you can feel what is it? That there is really nothing holding anything in place. There is something holding things in place, but the vastness of who we are is like intangible. You can't even explain it with just mere words. So this force, this veil that's behind everything, he's saying you can go through me and and they should have had this black back here, like completely black for the universe. Because that's what he is usually giving messages of. That's what the intent's supposed to be from the God force, so to speak. So I want to go ahead and let you all go. I just wanted to say that the nothingness is not just nothing. It is everything that is. And at this stage, that is a lesson that the Fool learns. He's learned these lessons. And let's see here. Lessons of a master teacher, spirituality, education, higher learning, learning from a mentor or a teacher, the value in that. Guidance, social groups, being a part of groups. Also, learning about belonging, roles, the definition of roles, organization, the establishment. Yep, the establishment. What else? The teacher. And yeah, like I said, the high priest energy. So I'm going to let you all go. I just wanted to let you all hear more about the Fool's journey and the Hierophant once he meets the Fool and what happens. And, what's the biggest lesson that he's learning at this stage again is wisdom. Before that, he's learned lessons of new beginnings, awareness, intuition, fertility, authority, wisdom. Next, we're going to be learning of another lesson, which is going to be harmony with the Lover's card. So without further ado, let's go straight into that one. Thank you all for tuning in. Queen Sereda, your host, naturallyhighlife.com is the website, Instagram, Queen_Sereda, at your service. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I love y'all. Peace.